Hear my voice where you are. Take a train, steal a car, hop a freight, grab a star, come back to me. Catch a plane, catch a breeze, on your hands, on your knees, swim or fly, only please come back to me. On a mule, in a jet, with your hair in a net, on a towel wringing wet, I don't care, this is where you should be. From the hills, from the shore, ride the wind to my door, turn the highway to dust, break the law if you must, own the world if you must, come back to me. Test your hide, hear my call, must I fight? City Hall, here and now, damn it all, come back to me. What on earth must I do? Scream and yell till I'm blue, curse your soul, when will you come back to me? Have you gone to the moon, or the corner saloon, or to rock and to ruin? Mademoiselle, where the hell can you be? In a crate, in a trunk, on a horse, on a trunk, in a Rolls or a van, wrapped in mink or saran, any way that you can. Come back to me, come back to me, come back to me. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well in quarantine land. This is Mike Meketa, the assistant music director from last year's season on Mamma Mia and several years ago when we did Ghost and Sister Act. I'm doing one of the virtual concerts for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. As you could probably tell, all my songs are either from Golden Age musicals. A very big fan of Golden Age musicals. That last song was Come Back to Me from On a Clear Day You Can See Forever. Next couple songs I'm going to be singing for you guys are from lesser-known musicals by big teams. This next one is from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Only Flop. It's from a musical called Pipe Dream. This is The Man I Used to Be. You've changed, bub. You've changed a lot, and the gang you used to go with all concur. You've changed, bub, you're not yourself. If this is yourself, you're not the man you were. The man I used to be, a happy man was he, and aimless as a waif in a gale. Whatever has become of that light-hearted bum who thought he had the world by the tail? The man I used to be, his life was gay and free, and aimless as a cloud in the sky. He thought he knew the game, then along came the dame who turned him into some other guy. I've got ambition now, I've got a mission now. I aim to reach the top of the tree. That other fly by night, who soon flew by night, has vanished like a sail on the sea. And I'll never find that easy living, easy talking, easy giving fellow that I used to call me. You can never find the man you used to be. The man I used to be would go to sleep at 3 or 4 a.m. or 7 or 9 and when his weary head wasn't near any bed, a table or a chair would be fine. A man without a goal, a sort of friendly soul, who liked to play the role of a host to any thirsty pal or a casual gal who'd stay to cook his coffee and toast. He was a ne'er-do-well who wouldn't dare do well. He never saw the top of the tree. I'd have sad I was to see the cat I was dissolving like a sail on the sea. And I'll never find that fatalistic, easy, egotistic optimist who used to be me. You can never find the man you used to be. You can never find the man you used to be. So that show was in such bad shape when it came into Broadway that Oscar Hammerstein and Rodgers and Hammerstein actually produced their own shows on Broadway. They were so worried that the show was going to do so poorly that they lifted the restriction on entire parties buying out the theater. They used to not do that, like on The King and I and Carousel, just because they wanted everybody to have a chance to see the show. So this show was not doing well out of town, and then it closed. It's their only flop. Next song I'm going to be singing is from She Loves Me, which was written by Bach and Harnick, who wrote Fiddler on the Roof. This has been called a lovely jewel box musical, a very small cast, and it's based on the same story as You've Got Mail, if anybody remembers that film. So this is Ilona from She Loves Me. Come with me, Ilona. I missed you so much. How I envy you each evening when work is through. I have only me to be with while you have you. Without you, Ilona, how cold my lonely life has grown. Are you happy alone, Ilona, Ilona, my own? Come with me, Ilona. Come with me, Sherry. Mistletoe, I long for someone. Please tell me who. Like some divining rod, it points straight to you. Remember, Ilona, the sunny nights we knew before. If you'll just say the word, Ilona, we'll know them once more. We'll know them once more. Together, Ilona, we generate a spark that's rare. Why deny that it's there, Ilona? You feel it next two songs that I'm going to be doing are one written by myself, but first I have one written by a very good friend of mine. I got to see this show. This is from a musical based on the myth of Hephaestus, the Vulcan. I got to see this in a production put on by Madison Music Theater last summer, and this is her song from Hephaestus the Musical by Nathan Fossbinder, and this arrangement is by Henry Moore. If only I could be the thing she wants. If only when she saw me even once, she wouldn't look away. I'm a fool for wanting her, it's true. Now what else is there for me to do? If only she would stay, I'd be a king. She'd be my queen. We wouldn't want for anything. She'd have her every need. So she wants him that I cannot change. Even so, the way I feel is strange. I want her even still, and know I always will. I may be weak, but I may be strong, and I know full well that it's wrong. But I will not leave, I will not fall, as long as there is breath in me, as long as I go on. My heart beats for her and sings her song. So I'm doomed to watch her from afar, keeping my love with me like a scar, and wishing she were mine. No one else could ever take her place. No one has as beautiful a face. No, she is divine. But I am weak, and I can see why our love simply cannot be. But I will not leave, I will not fall, as long as there is breath in me, as long as I go on. My heart beats for her and sings her song. And though I'll never hold her to me, no, she'll I be there to see. Even if we're oceans apart, she will always be my heart. So I am weak, and he is strong. There is no way that love is wrong. So I can't leave, no, I will not fall, as long as there is breath in me, as long as I go on. My heart beats for her and sings her song. So now we get to the part of the show where I'm going to sing a song that I wrote with one of my collaborators. This is from my thesis musical that I wrote for my master's thesis at NYU, titled The Axeman's Jazz. This show is about a serial killer in New Orleans who murdered Italian grocers, and we follow a girl who's trying to solve the case with her boyfriend and her sister. I know it sounds like it might be a little spooky and scary, but really it's a very fun show, and we examine some things that are still problems today. I wrote this show with Brianna Harris, and this is Max Loves New Orleans from the Axeman's Jazz. Also, as a note, I'd love to say I'm personally a very big fan of the city of New Orleans, and my heart just breaks for what the people are going through down there, so this song is dedicated to them right now. There's nowhere I'd rather be living, wherever I may roam. When I see the oaks of Esplanade, I'm always glad I'm home. I love New Orleans, can't explain how much I love New Orleans. It's the feeling you get from a jazz clarinet that makes your heart burst into song. I love New Orleans my whole life long. I love the streets of the Vieux Carré and wild Storyville nights. There's romance and there's mystery and some peculiar sights. I love New Orleans, it's insane how much I love New Orleans. The scent of the river, it just makes me shiver and anticipating more fun. I love New Orleans until I come undone. I can't help thinking of a future where it's the place I'll make my mark. I'm like an unlit street flambeau. All I need is a spark. I love New Orleans, I can't help it, I just love New Orleans. The Mardi Gras feeling, it just leaves me reeling while dancing each night of the year. I love New Orleans till the end is near. So hopefully someday soon you'll see that on Broadway or wherever. We're still working on that show, and hopefully we'll be having a production of it soon. So now it brings me to the last number of the evening. I have The Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha, which was supposed to be up at Lake Dillon this summer. This is a song I really, really enjoy, and hopefully we can take this message of strength and resilience and carry it forward. Also, as a side note, I sang this song at my uncle's funeral, The Impossible Dream, and at the time I did not realize how ironic that was. So this is the from Man of La Mancha, The Impossible Dream. Thanks for tuning in. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unfreightable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unright, the wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, the unreachable soul. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, then my heart will lie peaceful and calm as I lay to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.